All right, let's party. Uh-oh, wait a minute. There we go. Welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you nerds do not know me. Wait, why am I got my intro wrong. How's it going, everybody? How you doing, Nintendo, Servile, and Vtuber on the YouTube side? And on the Twitch side, how you doing, Steve? How you doing, Moss? How you doing, Horror Loving? Nice. How you doing, Zetai? How you doing, Nagi? How you doing, Black Roses? Yeah, happy Sunday, everybody. Happy Sunday. Let me see something real quick. Making the musical requirement. How's it going? How's it going? I'm doing pretty good. I just got back from the game store and had myself a good old time. I'm painting a rat. For reals. For realsy reals. I picked up this little lad in my store's used bin a while ago. Well, that's how I'll do. I paint rats, but for real. But for real. Also, I forget. Nice. For horror loving. There we go. I think I forgot that. I might have forgot that. But, oh god. I launched this brush immediately onto my lap. Hopefully you guys had a good day. Oh no. Oh no, is OBS fucking up already? I don't even have an update queued. There's not even an update queued. What's happening here? I don't know. Whatever. Whatever. It's not affecting my stream right now. I guess I could do a restart right now. That would be awful, but now would be the best time to do it. Hold on. So I'll say to Mustard Miller, for context, sometimes like I still don't know. Usually it's been like when an update is about to happen, OBS will lock up. And I don't have any updates. I don't have any updates ready to go. Well, that's okay. For right now, it seems like I should be able to paint. Okay, so let me double check something real quick. Any interacting with OBS is locking you up. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, fuck. This sucks. I'm going to just restart my stream. I'm just gonna go ahead and get this band-aids ripped off right now. It's okay. I will be okay. I think we're back. Yippee. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Man, I have no idea what's causing that issue and I hate it. How's it going, everybody? We back. We're so fucking back. How you doing, Balthazar Guild? Yeah, everyone get your various free rewards and whatnot. How you doing, Charlie? Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Sorry about that. I periodically get this issue and I don't know what's causing it. So I don't know. I need to figure out what's going on, but I have no idea. But yes, today I'm painting rat. Hopefully you nerds have had a good day. I had another one of those days when I went to the shop. How you doing, Thursday? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, okay, you had good timing then. You had good timing. I went to the game store today. Yeah, it's a rat day. I've actually really liked the Warlock Bombardier as well. Hi there, Lumino. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How you doing? How you doing? I really liked him, but he always came in like combo boxes and stuff. That I was like, well, I like this, but I don't want to buy like $120 worth of models just to get it. But then somebody at my shop just sold it in the used bin. So I was like, cool, sick, you're mine now. The lad is real. Oh yeah, so I was like, how you doing, Nagi? Yeah, and how you doing, Pats? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, it's weird. So to explain what's going on my end, for some reason, sometimes like I don't know what causes it. Like like task manager, everything's fine, but OBS will just freeze. Like I can see myself moving, but OBS will just freeze, which means that like switching scenes doesn't work. Everything just gets locked up. It's really weird. You did alert. Oh yeah, you were working on that. You have to send me some stuff on that. I am very curious. Because it's like, oh, speaking about other miniature projects, which is I'm gonna be painting on Monday. Tuesday. I'm not doubling up. If you guys know friend to the channel, Sir Nicholas, him and I don't know this guy. I've known him by his Twitter handle of Hard Luck. If you see the guy that does really rad Chinese Trench Crusade fan art, they teamed up and they made models. So like, check this out. So I got this like cool lad, and I built some of the other ones. I did a guy with 2 swords for a shock trooper, and I got flag guy. And I want to paint them. Oh yeah, well if you need playtester stuff, let me know. Like, they're doing the thing that I always talk about really liking, which is like, oh yeah, like if you like a setting but like you want to do your own thing in it, like make it a whole thing. So like, yeah, I gotta paint them all. It's legally by law. To show that I am not a hypocrite also, because, you know, they're both, the models are cool and they're both cool dudes. So like, I'm pretty excited about it. And how you doing, Matthew? Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back, everyone. Luckily we got that out of the system early, so that's not too bad. And get yourself a nice. I almost got a triple in a row. Fortunate that it stumbled at the end. Nice. Why's my computer telling me Ultra Leap is running? I do have a decent Vroid now because of what's it called? Paka. But I have not used it since the New Year's karaoke. You're doing a bit of knitting. Ooh, what you knitting? I've learned how to knit a little bit in a home ec like years ago, and that was my level of doing any sort of like needlecraft, I guess is the best way to say it. Purple fluorescent turns pink under black. Ooh, let's go. I think I might have missed the context for what you're using the fluorescent for, but fuck yeah. Right now I'm doing that thing where I'm painting metals that are going to be tarnished later, so I'm just going in and like getting mostly just like big containers and whatnot. All my magnets, I'm going to be real, for 25 through 32 millimeter, I think one 5 millimeter by 2 millimeter magnet's enough. 40 to 50... Really, 40, 50, I do 2. 60, you can probably get away with 2, but maybe 3. And then once you get bigger than that, you gotta, like, season a taste, because that's sort of where, like, that's where the sort of standardization of base sizes just kind of falls apart, where you got, like, big oval bases and whatnot. But yeah, I find especially for, like, a rat this big, that's all you really need. That's the only size you really need. Oh, you're making Rave Admix. Oh, yeah. That sounds pretty legit. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So yeah, I'm today VRAT, Tuesday will be other stuff. I'm pretty excited. Oh, you're doing like a pouch thing. Oh, hell yeah, let's go. Yeah, my day is another one of those, like, I wake up, I go to the game store, I play games till like 5, I go home, I eat dinner, I play in a D&D 5e campaign, and then I stream. So my Sunday was obliterated, but also I had fun. Like I can show you the lads. So we're in another weird spot where our campaign had like a very strange progression of who played games. So I've re-entered this campaign with a third army. Behold, my sultanates are now a full campaign army. I just got 230 ducats from the last roll mission. I rolled gangbusters, and I'm in the process of building a talk. Like, did you guys, for people who played Mass Effect, specifically Mass Effect 1, do you remember the what's it called? Like the Geth that would hide on ceilings and be stealthy? I have another Tarquin creature I could build, so I'm gonna build something similar to that. How you doing, Spork? How you doing? Welcome. I'm pretty excited. I'm Ducat rich, at least right now. I don't have a lot of victory points or glory or experience or anything. Also, you're doing Adeptus Drunkenness. Welcome. Yeah, it's fucking rat time. Hell yeah. I'm known for both painting rats and not painting rats, but like every time I want to paint a rat, I decide to paint like a bajillion small ones. I so much enjoy painting the rat characters a lot more. But how you doing? Didn't have the pencil because I think I activated the Twitch snooze, but maybe it didn't trigger. We'll find out. But yeah, that's been pretty fun. Welcome back. Well, and welcome back, Moss. The reset is back. God, I don't know. I have no idea what's causing that error. Like, part of me wonders if maybe I should just. I'm at that scary point. It's like I've had the same installation of OBS for a long time. And I wonder if I should just, like, start fresh. Like, if I should just do, like, a cling install. I need to re-download Sprout. I need to do the, like, multi-stream output stuff. Every time I think about all the things I would need to, like, re-get for my stream, I'm like, oh, God, no. Oh, no. Hopefully I don't have to go that far. But it's possible that might be the best way to solve this. And also, Adeptus Drunkenness, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the workshop. We're great now. Oh yeah, let's go. I think I got all the engineers as well now, because like I've had the kind of Arc Warlock and then the one with the Giselle for a hot minute. So It's the last one to complete my rat collection. And nothing can't prove it. Big if true. Big if true. But yeah, this guy's also just like, this guy's just a great looking model too. He's got basically like everything I want out of Skaven. He's got the robes, he's got the pile of rats, he's got some warpstone fuckery, but not like to like a terrible amount that I'm like, oh god, please, Games Workshop, why do you do this to me? He doesn't have like a million little like spinners. Nice. He's a nice lad. He's a nice lad. Will I use them? I don't fucking know. Unfortunately, so it looks like the third edition 40k game was postponed to next week because the other player's waiting for some more resin, which is not a big deal. Not a big deal. So my Noise Marines haven't quite hit the table yet, but they will. Let's go use some Vallejo Night Blue. Apparently I've heard Vallejo shit the bed again, so I bought some new paints at the store today and decided to go Army Painter on them, so we'll see. I want Vallejo to not be a bad company because I really like their stuff, and it's real unfortunate. It's real unfortunate. What's it called? But yeah. I'm basically like those guys, the like kind of like Chinese like Trench Crusade setting thing. They're using this like, I just realized I don't really have anything in the way of like proper like teal, so I got me some teal paints. I got the Pharaoh Guard and Aqua Alchemy. I don't think I need to pick up a darker shade than that because I'll probably just like grime everything and then just use some reductive technique stuff and then like some highlights to build it up. I'm doing previously I was doing turquoise and then like burgundy for these. I'm gonna just try like dark blue and dark red for the robes. I think that'll be easy to reproduce, and also I will have access to more like shades with that because I don't really have like a lot of shades that went well for the turquoise. So we'll see how this turns out. Yeah, both of those colors they look really good. I've not used like, my paint collection is weird because I have like a bajillion like reds and whatnot. But then then there are just some colors like when it comes to like pinks or oranges or teals. Apparently, I've basically had like nothing. So I was like, okay, I need to get some. I also picked up some Nurglings because somebody at my shop I'm gonna get a little bit of that. Just traded in a bunch of Nurglings. So I'm now the proud owner of like 6 more swarms of Nurglings, which would be good. They're like one of those models that are like basically like evergreen good. I can't think of any time Nurglings aren't like really good at just being annoying little fuckers. Yeah, it was kind of interesting because there was a couple of them that were like those like pre-made like the actual like Nurgling blocks, and others somebody basically did like a little what's it called? They put like a bunch of little like blocks and pipes and had like, you know, like when you get like a Plague Marine, you'll get like a spare Nurgling for his base. They just did a smart thing and collected a bunch of those and be like, this is a new Nurgling unit now, which I know I have a bunch of Nurglings kicking around, so I might do that so that I'll have 2 full 6 model units of Nurglings, which feels excessive, but like, you know, otherwise they were just going to be base decorations anyway. So I'm cool with making them just like a fun collection of lads, because I originally a long time ago did the block of them, and I actually did not like painting that because they were just, the details were too tightly packed and whatnot, but I think that was just a skill issue of me at the time. Just other people's kids, or they're just being wacky. No, but the thing is, people love. Then again, I guess people love Nurglings because you don't have to raise them. That is like a fun thing about being an uncle, where it's like you get the hang with the nieces and the nephews, but then all of a sudden it's like, well, this is done now. I can go back to living my life. How you doing, Kaido? Welcome. How you doing? Ring Boy do be live on the interwebs. Sorry, I just saw my Sesame jump scare in the middle of that. This is unfortunately another model that was like pre-glued to the base, and try as I might, I could sometimes, if I get really desperate and I feel like I need to, I will just destroy the base. Like I'll just take some clippers and I'll just destroy the base to free the model because bases are cheap. But I usually don't do that too often though. How you doing, Rox? Welcome. How you doing? Yeah, you gotta get a bunch of first to even begin to activate that. How you doing? But thinking about resizing bases. Let me get the last little remaining bits of blue in here. There we go. So far this is looking pretty legit. Oops, the one where it's like the kid that's like, can I see your toys? And then they just got like straight up just like a big snot bubble going on. Yeah, the gribbly little version of kid. But yeah, I got my glasses on to be extra. I feel. Ooh, how's it like? Oh, make it that. Like how does one make mini chainmail? I will fully admit I don't have a good like mental idea how to do that. But oh yeah, speaking about like base transfers though, these guys you might have seen. I like a long time ago I painted them on stream, and they used to be Hell Knights, but they were too small, so I've took them off their base. I have dry brushed them to be a bit more gold shiny. Did some dust and like. You can see like the rim on this is the rim from the old base that I sliced off, filled with some dirt, and then I glued onto the new bases. So they can still be used as anointed, which makes me very happy. They will not be dead. Their effort will not be wasted. Now, I want to say 2 anointed already. Will I ever need 4? If I ever play more Knights of Avarice, maybe. Legitimately, I might just go like mono anointed. I don't know if that's good. But I can do it, so I might just do it for shits and giggles. Like every time I put together like a Legionnaire in Knights of Avarice, because they have to be 85 at the very least, I'm always like, well, I could just spend an itty bitty bit more. I could just spend just like a teensy bit more, and I could get an anointed, which comes with free armor and strong. And immunity. Oh, I don't think they get immunity to fire in Knights of Avarice. Anyway, they get a bunch of bonuses, and it's like, well, that seems worth. So maybe I'll just have a bunch of just heavily armored chuckle fucks if I ever play that list again. They were going to be my campaign list, and my Methodius was going to be my backup, but my Methodius has kind of become my main lads. I thought I was going to be another evil lad in the campaign, but no, I'd be repping big G. The big G, yeah, BG. I was like, wait a minute, there should be a big J. I guess it's big G for God. I could also do maybe like a little J, so Jesus is in there too. I think that's alright. Just trying to get all the various roby bits. Then get all the various metal bits. Yes, and I have a lot of exposed skin, which is kind of nice. Big G and J dog. Also, it's. I was trying to think of like the ICP guys. It's like Violet J and Shaggy 2 Dope. There we go. Names that I remember. Think about those bits of info that like if I sometimes I wish that you could just treat your brain almost like a hard drive and be like, oh, I need to free up space for like more important things and just throw that out. I guess that technically makes me a better streamer by just being filled with like weird miscellaneous trivia. Oh, no, nerdlings never keep their mouth shut. I have to imagine they never keep their mouth shut. Just barbling and throwing up and just dancing around and having a good time. It's just really funny, though. In Lords of Silence, it's funny because they're like, all the Plague Marines treat them like with like reverence because, you know, they're like little aspects of Nurgle, and they refer to them as the Little Lords. Which is a really fun way of describing Nerdlings. Because it gives them this sort of like grand title that like you would normally, because like normally when you see them, they're like, oh, they're like goofy little critters. Which is also really, really funny because like as I continue to read through the 3.5 Chaos Codex, so I can just kind of like, that's a book that I just like looking through for options. And they have Nurglings in there, but they look so like the change has been so different. Let's see if I can find like a good picture of some metal Nurglings. Like the design change between Nurglings is really interesting. Let's see, put that on screen. There we go. This is sort of like what Nurglings used to look like prior to, I don't know when they did the big revamp. Like maybe that was an 8th edition thing. I don't know. I don't know if they were the harbinger of the little guyfication. But they're like, yeah, these are like little like fucky imps and stuff like that. They're gross and kind of like angular and blocky. I kind of think it'd be fun to have a couple. Oh, okay. Oh, you can use a joy timer. That's really cool. That sounds like it would take forever. So, I mean, That's also probably something that it's like it'd be really peaceful to do though. Just like have like a real relaxing afternoon. Oh wait, so compared to now, like Zeta, for people who don't know what modern Nurglings look like they are just goofy little guys now. Like I think it in the there we go. This is a Nurgling swarm. Arguably they've gotten cuter since then. They're way more they're way more little guy coded now. Which is like, you know, which makes sense because now they're selling like Nurgling plushies and they're like making little camo appearances in games. But this is sort of like what a Nurgling looks now. They're like more impish, a bit more mischievous, and now you got them like wearing funky hats and like riding around on Plague Marine backs and stuff like that. I don't know, it's like one of those things that like I understand the strengths of the old design because they do look like way grosser in the old design because it like you don't want to hold the old Nurglings. They kind of do like a Snotlings, yeah. Like, yeah, it definitely takes a lot of time. No, so yeah, no, it's kind of weird because like most of the Chaos Gods will have like there's like a very Chaos is very funny because it's like chaos and like anarchy but everything is really heavily kind of like regimented. So there's always like a base. There's like a couple like there's like a base model for all the demons. Then you got like the sort of like the faster ones and you got the bigger ones. Nurglings have always been kind of weird because they're sort of always in their own category as weird little things. I just think it's because Nurgle doesn't really have like a corn dog equivalent. That's like just like a goes fast, rip 'em up monster. Technically the beast sometimes works for that, but they're always ran more as like singular creatures than like a whole like swarm of like little fast dudes. Way in there to get that. Okay, it's not too... Yeah, let that dry a bit and I'll get the other side of that. Is that armor? Yes. So good, so good, so good. Oh god, oh that sounds horrible. That sounds horrible, Charlie. I think it'd be fun. Yeah, you know, like, yeah, I know, right? Me, the rat painter, actually painting a rat. Funny how that works out. Every now and then, like I said, I don't hate Skaven. I think I just once again remembered that I hate painting hordes of very similar models. Like if I could find a Skaven that's like a singular Skaven like this guy, I think I'm way more inclined, and like my favorite design aspects of them kind of come out a bit more. Got like a cauldron. There we go. Yeah. I mean, even in the like my main exposure was Lords of Silence, and they're like kind of like cute little burble guys, but then you do see them rip apart someone's face. It's always they kind of operate in a similar area as orcs, weirdly enough, where it's like no, I'm not making the Skaven meatball. I still got to work on these lads though. I got these lads there. I added a little bit more PVA glue to kind of harden them a bit more. Now they're extra chunky. I would love if they decide to bring back all the mercs for the War Machine tribe. They're still working their way through, I feel like they're still working their way through, like, all of the cephalic stuff, though. So it's probably going to be ages before that happens. Yeah, Nurgle just wants to give everyone little lads. Little fun dudes. It's called a kiss? What? Nanda? Yeah, and the old Umbre. I think they're basically... Oh, god damn it. The ad break has finally hit. Alas. It was only a matter of time, really. Drink while we're waiting. A good brush for this one. There we go. Oh, hydrates. Thank you. Ah, big stretchy. Big stretchy. Now, there's a lot of times in the various books where they use a demon as like a little messenger. They just like, they whisper like, hey, we're over here. To like a little demon, and they just like suck it through to warp somewhere else. I know Erebus does it. They do it in in the call book as well. How you doing, Rack and Frack? I'm Billy Point, Skaven Titan. I would love to see a gigantic fuck off Skaven vessel. That would be really sick. Oh, rat fuckers. I can't do it. I don't, rat women do nothing for me. Rat women do nothing for me. And that's what well, people keep showing me rat ladies, and I feel nothing. I feel nothing for rat ladies. I like my Skaven as horrible fucks, and they do a great enough job as is. Don't really, not really into rat boys either. I don't want my Skaven to be sexualized at all. I prefer them as the horrible backstabbing mad scientist lads that they are, and that's all I need out of them. That's all I need. I was not able to record any stuff for the meatball video, so I'm probably gonna try to take some time on tomorrow on Monday to try to get some of that done. That's the plan. We'll see if life agrees with me on that one. But that's sort of the plan I want to do. How you doing, Yuita? Welcome. How you doing? So, oh. How you doing? I'm working on rat today, actually, which is surprising because I usually don't. That wooden? Yes. Okay. This this thing is like weird parts like wooden and metal, so I'm trying to figure out which bits is which is really funny. Your path's doom. Behold, the bogs of malice reside within me trousers. Like that. Exactly. They're attractive enough. A lot of people, yeah, I know a lot of people, like a lot of furries, I guess, really find Skaven attractive, and I don't get it. I mean, but you know, I don't get a lot of things like that, so it's whatever. I don't know. My brain is not wired that way. There's like another little tube. Let me get this other little tube. Not tube, sorry, like the bulb. I'm just going with the idea that like any bulb will be tarnished, and then anything that's more like flat is just going to be like traditional metal. That'll generally work out. Yeah, I'm thinking. Cloth? Is that metal? I think that's cloth down there. Okay. Then metal on the end. I can do that. I think the plan is, especially because like, so I will be like, I'm gonna have a. Next week is going to be a little weird because I'm not going to be streaming on Saturday because I got to get the Lancer people onboarded. But I should have a bit of time during Wednesday to put together some video stuff too. I need to continue to like figure out how to get more video stuff into my schedule, and we'll see how that goes. But like I really like priming brown, because if I don't go too like if I decide just to leave a little bit, it just leaves a little bit of like a kind of a sticky effect thing, and that's pretty nice. But let me see. But yeah, I got that. The sad thing is, I keep thinking of ideas. I keep thinking of ideas and like little like mini scripts in my brain. It's like, okay, I need to transfer those. Yeah, I mean that's basically it. Yeah, they live in like big horrible fuck cities where like everybody is just like backstabbing each other, and it's horrible. Because like arguably the thing that's killing the most Skaven is other Skaven. It's that kind of like natural. It's a usual kind of like the thing that makes bad guys threatening in Warhammer. It's like, oh, they backstab each other so much. If they ever got their shit together, you'd all be fucked. You know, if they ever got their shit together, you'd all be fucked. But they never will, so that's fine. I mean, you know, I understand that a lot of logic works on this is a war game, and you need to make a faction sound threatening, but also like not immediately have them steamroll over every other faction, or else you just don't have a war game anymore. So I do get that. Yeah, like orcs, chaos in general. I don't really got that. The Imperium technically has that in a weird way, where it's like a lot of the Imperium is just like falling apart to like renegades and like pirates and just like, you know, their own petty feuds and whatnot. Technically, if the Imperium got its shit together, it would also probably do a lot better in the galaxy, which is fun. There's like most species that aren't like the Tyranids. I mean, even Necron's got that. You like, you know, there are still like fighting dynasties in modern 40k stuff. So Necrons are not immune to petty infighting. Arguably, they're the masters of it because they've been doing it for a long time. What is that? Here's metal, I think. Yeah, they would do a bunch of stuff. For enemies, other Skaven, a Skaven zone. Yeah, that's also it too. Like sometimes a Skaven will be like, I got this. I can fight. Well, I mean, usually they are cowardly, so they'll run away if they don't think they can win a fight. But you know, sometimes they'll give it a go. Really messy metal. Yep. This is a really fun model to paint. They do Gauss blast each other for sure. It's really cool. There is like one Necron in this Alpha Legion book I'm reading. He showed up at the very beginning. He's a Cryptech and he's doing some like real mysterious shit. Like real ominous mysterious shit where he's like I don't really want to explain too much because there's like some spoilers in there. But like everyone hates him too. How you doing, Amy? Welcome. How you doing? I, in a rare moment of weakness, decided to paint rat. I'm actually painting rat on my. Isn't that wild? Me, rat painter, paint rat. Crazy, unprecedented, bananas. But yeah. Rat do be getting painted today, which is fun. Once again, I enjoy the aesthetics of one rat. It's painting a horde is where I lose my my will to live. Which is funny. Luckily at this point I've kind of moved away. I used to have a thing that was like I find a lot of the ideas behind horde armies really cool, but like the painting of them is just not fun. In faction are aware of the fact that they are like in a game. I feel there's got to be some like there's been enough like Warhammer stories that I feel like there's got to be at least one where the person realizes that they're in a fictional setting. That has to exist. That has to exist somewhere. And breaking news. Hal paints rat. For reals. What do I want to do now? This is gonna be white. Oh, I could just paint the inside of his mouth real quick. That'd be nice and easy. Nice and easy, and then start working on the skin maybe. You have like, does this fucker have like any fur actually? Like, he's got like a chin bit of fur, which I was thinking actually like a white or like a gray or something like that. Like I know there's the like the Master Clan stuff with like the like gray sears, but I still think a gray would be good for that. I know what the idea is for. Like I feel like I would like to play Deltarune, but my brain is like, you'll play Deltarune when it's done, and I kind of because like I always just kind of assumed that it was like almost going to be done like any day now, Deltarune would be done. And I think at this point, it's been like multiple years. How you doing, Gripple? Welcome. I mean, you know, if you just finished like a forever project, you're allowed to give yourself some like rest time. Like you just did a big thing. How you doing, Kawaii Hardcore? Yeah, doing Skaven. I like Skaven, but I don't like painting the horde parts of it, which is, you know, most Skaven things. But so like every now and then when I can find like I did a lot of the hero units from the Skaven Tide box. I did this because I've already painted 60 clan rats. I don't want to repeat that again. Even painting Giselles, I was like, oh god, please. I'm good. How you doing, Chieftain? Welcome. Army and dreading the painting. Yeah, painting's not a big deal. You can always strip paint. Do not worry. Yeah, no, that's fair. I feel like if you're doing night goblins at that, like if you're doing an army that big, you like, I feel like investing in a, I feel like investing in an airbrush is almost a necessity. Just like blast everything green. Oh shit! For real? I'm also doing 30k word bearers. Very, very slowly. Very slowly. I basically got like none of the like TAC Marines or Assault Marines done. Do I have a picture of any of my lads? I did an apothecary unit a little bit ago. Do I have any of my like my stills? Do I have any of my stills full? Yeah, I don't got a good. They're like back in the depths of my Instagram. It's been a bit. I'll go ahead and link that real quick. If you want to check that. Hey, oh, it's all good, Moss. Have yourself a good night. Take it easy, yo. Outside your fortress or a singular Skaven. I feel like the singular Skaven is assuming that it's going to be a distraction. So I would be more afraid of that because that means the others are coming in via the tunnels. Others are coming in via the tunnels, and I'm not jazzed about that. Metal bits around. I should actually just paint this entire thing metally. Should do that. How you doing, Starlit Misfit? How you doing, Jay? How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We be back. But yeah, I found out that like my local heresy groups like to play a lot of 750 point Zone Mortalis games, which I'm like, oh, that's way more reasonable for me to get into. So like, I'm hoping. Oh, you're finishing off the Age of Darkness box. Haha, I feel you on that. I should be getting the Saturnine stuff in soon, and then I want to use the Mark II Marines so that way I can make them into Ashen Circle stuff. Big drinky. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I can imagine Skaven die there first so they can try to like sneak into other positions and stuff like that. Walk by criminal side. I've gone to Silicon Valley. That's valid. I'm waiting for mine to ship, and I'm getting that like secondhand FOMO where I'm seeing people upload their stuff, and I'm like, why can't that be me? I need. Let's see, where's my succubus skin? Some skin. Quick inventory. Worst case, I can always. Oh, hold on. No, I'll just do this other skin shit. Thank you for that, Pat. Thank you. How you doing, Marfin? Welcome. How you doing? I'm painting. Against all odds, I'm painting a rat today. That's a real. I need more. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, Lada. You're not wrong. But, yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah. At the very least, if you're doing, like, base... okay. I put a little bit of red on my palette, and I just dunked it in my brush in the wrong paint. And I was like, why is that changing colors weird? This is the one time you paint rats? Yeah, apparently. Well, I'm getting the signals. You guys have told me. You guys hate it when I paint rats because everyone's leaving. So I gotta stop painting now. Fucking with you. Started playing Rogue Trader. Hey, yo, let's go. Oh, wait, it's free in the Humble Bundle? No shit. Okay. Oh yeah, the Drukhari are basically down for whatever. So yeah, you'll probably like the Drukhari a lot. Yeah, I need to sit down with the new list building and get like a good feel for how that shit works. I understand it like conceptually, but it's like I need to plan what I really want to do. I'll need to kind of like wait and have like the book ahead of me. I think I got some reference material that I can look at. I just need to do that now. Isn't too bad. Very watery, but keep it running, and I should be good. There we go. Hey, it's all good. Black Rose, have yourself a good sleep and take it easy, yo. Have a good rest. Well, there's like I always like that like Skaven malls also just include just like regular little rats just for fun. But yeah, I basically want like I don't know what I'm feeling like thematic wise. Like I definitely want to bring all the cool word bearers unique units. Like I love the Marigal, I like the Galvorback. Ashen Circle, I'm kind of like nothing like jazz. Less jazz is the wrong word, but like you know they're not actively demonic, so they're not as exciting to me as horrible chaos lad who loves him some like hideous mutant freaks. Like that's the good shit for me. So like desk for shade. Okay, never mind. It do not be here. Help him more like a war priest. Ah, I got you. Pretty neat. I kind of like have like a lore idea of like I want my guys to be sort of like late heresy where like after a while, like from what I understand, the Gal Vorback where the original ones were super duper cool because they were sort of like the first hits free for possession. And then later on, like when they got exhausted, they still made more Gal Vorback, but they were more like regular Chaos Possessed. I really like the idea of mine being a list of like a group of people that are just trying to like rapidly recruit new dudes. Like the heresy has become such a meat grinder, and then like you have like Calf and like the Shadow Crusades, that they're just is like a little side force just going around just trying to like mass convert and just like pump out Marines. Like I might have even used I was tempted to use the inductee rules. Mind you, I never played Second Edition Heresy, but the inductee rules seem kind of cool for that sort of idea as well. They're like their gruing is all hell. Oh, Profane Truth is a good name. Like that was sort of the original idea. I'll see how much I decide to lean into that. I also am not gonna ever. I would like to paint Erebus, but I don't need. Oh, but like I don't really want to run them in my lists because I like having my own guy. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, Lord, like I have to imagine there were a lot of Marines who are like, oh god, Lord Garson is another fucking vision quest again. Oh goody, gumdrops. Well, time to go crush another planet. Yeehaw. Okay, it looks like the tail kind of terminates here. And then all I just gotta do is just get more blue in the back and that'll cover that up. The dark blue has been cut. The red has fallen into the blue. Let me put blue way on the opposite side on there. So yeah, I'm reasonably excited about getting the Saturnine stuff because the FOMO is real. It's funny, I'm getting FOMO for things I already bought, so it's just like, well, okay, everyone's posting. Like now we're at that like stage where people are doing like the amount of Death Guard, Saturnine Praetors being used for like Demon Princess and stuff is really funny. They look good. I just find it funny how everybody is just like, man, I want to use that in 40k so bad. I know. And they do it pretty well. It's a pretty legit look. There we go. That from there. Oh wait, I gotta get this other hand. Oh fuck, let me get the top. Yeah, because it was they got shit on Monarchia, and they're like, fuck you. We'll show you how it's done. And then everyone was like, you know what, Word Bearers, you did it. You turned everything around. That was the fun part one of the parts I did enjoy about the No Fear, is everyone's like, well, you guys probably got some like lingering issues or whatever, but you guys, we almost kind of respect you, us Ultramarines. You guys are doing pretty good. And then the Word Bearer's like, yeah. Yeah, thank you. Huh, yeah. Doing good, huh? Haha. And then just like, then they're just like, fuck it, drop the ships. Take over the orbital platform, bomb the fucking planet until it's nothing. Oh, Word Bearers, I love you guys so much. So they're so upset. I like it though. Once again, I'm very big on, I like my Warhammer characters to be like hideously flawed. My sleeve is getting weird. I might need to give me some new ones. Periodically, I gotta get some new sleeves. What are you talking about? Calth was an act of self-defense. I'm not biased, and you know what? Because I said I'm not biased, that means I'm not biased. That's just true factual information. Yeah. Little rat paws too. I don't know how much of their faces, like they're. I guess like this face basically has like nothing. I guess I could just go like just like a funky little bit of skin in the front. Add just like a little bit of detail over there. There we go. Look at the goober. Practice entire. Hey, let's go. I'm probably just gonna like I think my goal right now is just to get a Zone Mortalis list together, which unfortunately I think one of the reasons I'm now looking more into Ashen Circle is because from what I understand, at least I don't know if it's like the proper Zone Mortalis or what my local group's house rules are, is in your list you can have only one model with a 2-up save. So, and I think like Gal Vorback and like definitely Namaragal are way too big. So I'm pretty sure the Ashen Circle are the only models that like are unique word bearers stuff that I could bring into that. Now, a unit of flyers, and I don't know if they're doing Zone Mortalis proper where it's like underground still. I guess you can still fly a jetpack underground. You're just not deep. Just like you're ghost fast, and that's fine. Open their Warhammer Enjoyer too. Hey, I mean you could do. I mean, if they're not, you could always just like, hey neighbor, I got you a housewarming gift, and it's just like a box of like I don't know, like a Marine or something like that. Get them a Primaris Lieutenant. I'm sure you have so many of them. If we do. So, Zone Mortalis is... There's also boarding actions in modern 40k. It's basically, it's like, it's trying to turn, like, a lot of war games have like ramp, like on-ramp skirmish games that like are like smaller point totals. Like Kill Team used to be actually just like playing 40k at like 500 points, before it became its own sort of like spin-off game, which is, I think, a more fun game now from what I understand, but like, you know. Zone Mortalis is basically like a sort of like a boarding ship action thing. It's effectively like indoor fights in the Heresy. You bring a much reduced list of models. So like, once again, my like you can't bring a lot of vehicles. You can't bring a lot of. You can maybe bring like a dread depending on the like your local group and whatnot. Yeah, so it's real. It's real. Oh yeah, I really like War. I've played Warcry in the past with my Skaven, and I also have some of the Splintered Fang. But my Splintered Fang were some of the earliest models I tried to paint on stream, and they're currently sitting in paint stripping solution because they're in that like 1-2 spot of like they were never finished, and they're just kind of really scuffed. So I'm just in the process of like rendering them to a way that I can repaint over them. To be fair. And I didn't mean to do that. I was not meaning to cheese, but I was like, what do I got that I can run? Oh yeah, I can run a bunch of Plague Monks with sticks, and I can bring one Rattling Gun Storm Fiend. Turns out, that was really good. Because at least in the edition I played, I think it's been fixed since then, but that meant the Plague Monks could basically, on their crits, they could do like 5 damage, which was bananas. Like 5 damage reach, and like they weren't like a particularly crazy unit to have a bunch of on the battlefield. It's like, cause I went to a Warcry tournament and won with them, and I was just mostly doing it because they were cheap because I already had the models. I was like, yeah, cool. I love playing with what I got. Yeah, no, I didn't even get, that was not even when, like, that was back when if you wanted to run the Rat Ogres, you had to run those like incredibly shitty sculpts that had like the big old gaps in them. I'm so glad we got good Rat Ogres now. I still really like the Island of Blood Rat Ogres. Those are also still hold up really, really, really well. But dear Lord, do I love the new ones, like, way more than the piece of shit, like, ones that G-Dubs was selling forever. Like, how dare you? How dare you sell those in the Warcry Box Games Workshop? That was fucked up. That was a fucked up thing to do. There we go. Look at him. Look at the lad. He's coming together very nicely. A little bit more on there. But yeah, so like, so I know apparently my local group is definitely like I think they still do full Heresy battles, but it's just like it's a way more reasonable ask on people, just to, especially if they're like interested in Heresy, because like I know that there's like different point values and you can sort of play it whatever, but from what I understand, the sort of like the value that most people like to play at is 3,000, which is a lot of models. It is a ludicrous amount of models to like paint and buy, especially because like, you know, like 40 Marines are gonna be like $80. I buy mine used, so I don't quite have to deal with that. Yeah, Kali, I think that's a smart way to do it. I think that's a smart way to do it. Get like a nice little like demo list going, and then just kind of like build up from there as need be. to give him like a, oh fuck. His foot. I nearly forgot the foot. But yeah, so I'm gonna try that, and then I'm also like in the process of just airbrushing. So I bought a unit of like 20 TAC Marines, and the thing is, the person gave them a bunch of chain bayonet. That's weird. It was both chain bayonets and regular bayonets, just kind of willy-nilly, which is confusing. So I'm currently trying to like rip those off. They're weird because like the regular bayonets kind of just snap off perfectly. The chain bayonets leave behind like a little, like they clip to the side and the front, and I can remove them so that the front connector goes away pretty easy. It's a side connector where things get real fucky. The other foot's just under robe. Okay, that's. So like if I can free all of them, I also need to remove their shoulder pads because I do a lot of like 3D printing add-ons to my stuff, so I want to give them a bunch of like custom like word bearer shoulder pads. So I have to remove the right shoulder pad for every one of them and hope it just doesn't shred the arm. Sometimes I can do that pretty easy depending, and sometimes like the model is just like, no. You're gonna suffer through this. Best bayonets fixed. The thing is, like, in Heresy is weird because I think unless you're actively running like world eaters, bayonets are kind of shit. Because like there's like I don't know. That's like there's like those like little fiddly things that I always get like super hung up on. Where like I basically went like all of like 2nd edition Heresy, and just like I was like, what do I build? Build the chain bayonets? Do I build regular? I should probably not. We'll say not to do it. I'm not trying to be like super competitive, and like so, but like I don't care either way about having the bayonets and knowing that they're expensive. They're not expensive. They add points to models that like you could probably spend elsewhere on other cool things. I'm always just like, see, that could be the way to do it, but it's in Heresy they specifically got like their own rules, which is kind of silly. I would have been okay if they just kind of rolled them into combat weapons, but like I understand that like Heresy people already had a bunch of unit profiles get squatted. That probably wouldn't have gone over well. Maybe. Well, Heresy discussion is always really funny too because it exists in like a weird sort of like paradox space where everybody's like, okay, Horus Heresy is a very fluffy game. It's about narrative. It's about your dudes. Playing to win is not good. Having fun is where you want to be. But then also you talk to the same people and they're like, oh no, you should bring X and Y and Z at this level, and it's like you kind of get like this funny. You either get that or you get the guy that's like, hey, I'm a new person. What should I get? I'm playing, I don't know, I'm playing Thousand Suns. What should I get? And you'll just someone just like, it's narrative. Do what you want, which is not helpful to a new person getting into a war game. A lot of the like theoretical like community onboarding for Heresy is pretty bad. But I also it seems like one of those communities that like doesn't necessarily like they don't really want recruits. Like you kind of get the general idea that like they're just like, well, people will come if they come, and that's fair. I do think there is a certain amount of like evangelizing you need to do in your war game to keep it like alive and healthy. Or else you'll either get a situation where they kill your game, or G-dubs will be like, oh, clearly, like it wasn't doing well, and as X, Y, Z fields, so we'll adjust our metrics accordingly. Which can lead to some worrying bullshit. He's looking pretty good so far, actually. I'm pretty happy with the status of the lad. Hey, it's all good. It's all good. If I do not see you again, have yourself a good night. Kawaii. And I'll see you later. I feel like the biggest dork pronouncing your name. I think it's just because as saying kawaii as like back in like 2006 was already kind of like, oh god, this nerd. Yeah, I can agree with that for the close combat stuff. Like it's because it's also weird because like the consensus also seemed to be just like don't put them on there, so they sort out that. How you doing, Sasha? How you doing? Nice. I've been back from the game shop, and then I do be streaming. Just here finally pushing the button. Hell yeah, push that button. Look at me, I'm painting rat for a change. Isn't that new and exciting? Thing I've never done before. Paint rat. Hey, what do you need, buddy? Hey. It's got this tube. There's like cabling to it. There is like a cabling component that I could just make that metallic. Do love rats, yeah. Yeah, because I assume that's what the whole reaction system was, is that they really wanted to kind of, especially if your opponent is moving 3,000 points worth of stuff, like, well, why don't just sit there? So they'll like have some way for you to interact with that. I imagine that was the intent. Now, I've kind of heard mixed things about reactions, but also I have not played, so I cannot give like any real analysis or criticism or whatever. A lot of my heresy knowledge is just like layers upon layers of hearsay. Just like the incestuous Ouroboros that is bolt action and 40k. That's kind of fun, where it's like like the games are just sort of like intertwined. They're almost like step siblings, that they're like siblings and like their parents divorced, but they still want to like hang. Very funny. I got a little bit of stuff that I got to fix on there, which is probably wouldn't hurt just to give all the red that actually, but whatever. Oh yeah, I gotta get the beard and the teeth, man. Get that gray. Yeah, I don't know. I have not played my way through the G-Dubs games to get like a good feel on the different editions. That's why I'm curious. I am curious about when the 3rd edition game I'm playing happens. I'm excited. Mostly just because I like having all the little funky like rules. Like I might get to the point where it's like I find out. Hey, Burrito, how you doing? I might find out that like the creating a character is fun. Like creating a list is fun with the 3.5 Chaos Codex, but playing the game could be miserable. I'll find out, I guess. We're live, hell yeah! Congratulations on living, yo. I'm against all odds. I'm painting a rat. I guess that's just kind of like side cloth. I guess. Maybe. Like itty bitty little bits I definitely need to touch up. Outs. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna get more red in there. But yeah, how you doing? Let's see, do I want to... Oh, there's like a little bit more metal by his gooch. I gotta get that gooch metal real quick. Oh, there we go. Oh, cool. There's an angle. There we go. Oh, I got way too far on that. Get a captain and 2 tactical squads. That seems fair, especially because like I feel like if like for most legions, if you're going to expand from that seems like a solid plan. What I might do now is if I might get I do want to paint the dirt. On Damon's Lair. Wait, it's like 5 a.m. where you're at? Holy shit. Well, good morning then. How you doing? Put some dirt on him, and then maybe like another quickie thing. Like another mini base or whatever. Oh god, please. Okay, my regular dirt paint is actively jammed. Hold on. Oh, there we go. It's never a good sign when you're trying to like unscrew your cap and you hear it crack. I hate the Duncan Rhodes bottles so much. Damon, hell yeah. I like his paints. His bottles suck. They're real bad. Duncan, please get better bottles. I swear, please do it. It'll be worth it for everyone, but mostly for me. stick a like 6 of my paper towel in there because like the lids are like I don't know, just bad. They're bad and I don't like them. That's it. That's my thesis statement. Yeah, that's also just like a good core too. Any addition that'll be good for whatever's. All right, let me get my thicker brush. Amen indeed. Get like a little bit of this mixture. 1 drop of that Sonia's Magic Paint stuff. Like extra pigmenty thing. Mix it up. There we go. Let's get a darker base. I mean, I could have probably just kept the same brown, but like my other paints use a different brown. Like use this brown. My other paints, my other minis and stuff. But I like it. I like it a lot more. Oh. I am probably gonna like leave like little pockets of the other color though. Like just like a little mix isn't too bad. All those sewer rats. That glow, make that glow. Varnish the wood, paint the rat. I wonder what color I want to paint the rats actually. I almost feel like just like a black rat might be sort of like kind of like the classic rat might be a good fit for that. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do. That's probably what I'll do. So all of his base is just like layers of gravel. It's like his tail is just in dirt. And that's fine, you know. That's a very Skaven-y thing to be. But yeah, that's I need to get my own 2 tactical squads ready. Though I do also have I'm gonna have like a 20-man assault squad, which I don't think is gonna be great this edition, but whatever. No, sorry, no, not the assault. It's the spoiler. The spoilers are the ones that are just Marines on the ground with chainswords. I got those ready to go. Ready-ish enough to go. Dark gray. No, where's my black? There we go. I was like, I just put bases together for some of my lads. Double check on the. It's gonna be that thing too where I'm gonna look at the time and it's just gonna throw my shit off. Base is gonna take a while to dry. Oh yeah, so there's like the leather pouch and some other shit. He's coming together. The lad is coming together, and then I give him then the teeth. Okay. I'm hitting that part where I'm now finding a bunch of like the little bits I gotta hit, which is good. Between that, and I still have Emperor's Children things I want to do. Though I don't know, maybe next week. So I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna be painting Trench Crusade on Tuesday. Maybe on Thursday. On Sunday. There we go. For now. Sunday might be the day I might work on maybe some like more of my tormentors, whatever. I basically got to get like 2 infantry squads. I got to build Lucius. I got to build my Lucius real bad. Like I need to build Fulgrim because he's like a big cool model. But if I ever, in theory, ever wanted to play Emperor's Children, I need Lucius. He's just kind of like a linchpin on like a lot of things, and I'm building my own anyway. So like I don't care too much. I don't care for Lucius the character. Oh, they are. Skaven, like, this guy's not bad. I don't mind a detailed hero unit thing, but like, let me grab a lad. Let me grab a lad real quick. Okay, this is getting a little on the thinner side. Okay, let me get these. Let me get these rats at least some amount of paint thing. Here's telling me a speed device is not recognized, but I don't know what device is not recognized. I guess I don't care. Please, PC, don't fall apart. If you fell apart now, I'm gonna be big sad. Yeah, I was trying to do speed paints with them, and I think like I will fully admit, for me as a person, I am a very flighty painter. When I paint things that I want to paint. How you doing, Dr. Faust? Welcome, everybody. Welcome. If you do not know me, I'm Halbernut the Mimica, miniature painting VTuber of the Nurgle and Skave variety. What are you working on? I have been meaning to paint a rat for a while, so I'm currently in the process of working on this Warlock Bombardier. I am reasonably early in the process, but it's going pretty good. Done pretty good. Been working on the lads. Hopefully your painting went well. Just having me a nice chill Sunday night. Just got back from a game of Trench Crusade, which was a lot of fun. Shout out! Oh god, my paint's doing that thing. Why do I still use Steel Legion Drab? Oh, are we going mimic mode? Okay. That's... I gotta keep my apron on. Let me readjust. How's it going, everyone? I just need a light leather cover somewhere on my desk. Not that one. Brown's always like solid enough. There we go. I'll do chocolate brown then. Where's my hand? I got glasses on too. Hell yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, the warp lightning cannon was really, really fun. wait, no, not warp lightning. I was thinking the rattling gun, the new one. I do have a couple warp lightning cannons just kicking around that I just need to do something with. There's like a little leather bit right there. This is actually might be like the exact same color. Okay, it's like slightly different. It's fine, especially because I'm gonna like eventually. I have enough time to enable wash the sky? Maybe. I kind of doubt it, but like if I could, that would be really baller. It would be really, really baller. Oh, it's a fun model. Some of the sub-assemblies with the side rats were a bit much, but overall I really, really enjoyed that model. I thought that was pretty fun. Let me get my Tundra Taupe or whatever, so I can dry brush onto the wood. That easy. Okay, I got a little bit of metal on the wood too. So let me paint the wood first, and I'll dry brush. Yeah, really, I think I generally had a fun time painting everything in the Skaven Tide box, other than the clan rats. The Stormcast stuff has been on kind of like perpetual hold, but they're not what I'm really working on right now. God, yeah, my pile of shame is titanic and saddening, but I'm working at a good clip, so I don't feel too bad. Overall, I don't feel too bad. That will be a couple little like shit off stuff with. Bottom is... Oh, there's more metal on the bottom. I see how it is, bud. I see how it is. Oh, I imagine there's like because they're like spooky. Oh yeah, Fleshcraft. I think I've seen their stuff around. I've not actively gotten like any prints from them. I've been pretty like satisfied with like a handful of like little print people as of late, so I haven't really been super adventurous. I see their stuff around, and they look pretty solid. They look pretty legit. That little clock up top, I can fix that. There we go. Yeah, I mean they do seem good. They do seem good. I'm definitely like ride or die for Bestiarum, and the War Machine stuff has been good as of late. It's been a good time. Like now, I have so many models to print. I'm currently like the what's it called? Bestiarum redid their Daemonettes, and they look really nice. They look really, really, really nice. The only problem is that like they're a little too anatomically correct. So like I don't mind, but if I would want to bring them to a game store, I'm gonna need to shave off some bits. I'm gonna need to file down some bits if I can want to bring them to the shop ever. Like my shop is cool. Like you can say fuck in my shop and like no one cares. Like that's fine. But there are like families in there. Usually the families are playing D&D. Like I'll see kind of like a mother and a father and like 5 kids, and I don't know if they're all that family's kids or if this is like a group thing or not. I usually see them at least one during the weekend. I think there's like another group that plays just like regular ass like D&D there as well. But there's definitely at least one family doing like family tabletop, which is sweet. I would that, you know, that's the kind of thing that if someday I manage to follow the directives of my creators and spawn, I would like to run game. I don't know if I would take them to the game shop though. Camera froze. Ooh, the diver guy. Oh yeah, they did do a bunch of diver stuff tonight. Fix that. Ah. Tracked myself. Oh. Now I'm properly sized. Yippee! Let's go. What do we do now, buddy? Still like itty bitty bit. So how you doing, games not so good? How you doing? How you doing? I had some games pretty good today at the shop. Do you think of any like real spectacular moments from that? From the trench. I had a really weird thing that like I don't think I've ever rolled that many crits in Trench Crusade, but I could never commit. Like I was playing against my friend's new Antioch, and I was getting just like a bunch of hits. I was like, yes, I'm critting, I'm getting injuries. It's good. It's awesome. And then I just couldn't roll the dice to kill. And I killed a couple stuff. He accidentally like exposed one of his sniper priests to a machine gun guy. But I killed the sniper priest in like one shot. So I was like, well, all the rest of my machine gun shots are wasted. But that's fine. That's okay. That's cool. How you doing, Osna? How you doing? Me, the Albernaut. How you doing? How you doing? I'm gonna try this like deep blue ocean over that like dark purple for the robes. That'll look good. There we go. Look at these. Army Painter bottles are really nice. I think probably my favorites are them. They do sometimes tend to clog, but I seem to have like the most control for like how much paint's out. Yeah, how are you doing? I forget that Valorant exists. I know people that are really into it, but. And I used to, like, I was dragged to play it early on in the life cycle of the game. And for me, Valorant had the exact same issues that League had, where it's just, like, sitting down to play a game that I just wasn't going to have fun. And every now and then you would just, like, you know, a match would be, like, when a match was good, the dopamine would be minimal. And when a match was bad, everyone's upset. I'm like, I don't need that in my life. Then there's no more friendship training. Oh god, yeah. I'm currently at that spot where like I can now consistently get to beat the Uma finale. So I'm trying to do the spark raising in Uma Musume. Can I say that is not happening? Like I'm working on it. I have not gotten like every time I will even have some stats that are like, you know, I would like speed. I would like a good speed spark. But if for some reason the RNG's like, ah, yes, you know that Guts you didn't work on? Congratulations. Guts is going to be your 1-star spark. Hey, Adventure, how you doing? Yeah, oh yeah, wasn't there like that, like, it's like TKO or whatever. But then at the same time, the people released, the new, like, there was that new Marvel fighting game. And, you know, people were already thirsty for, like, a better, like, another Marvel versus Capcom. And, like, they don't give a shit that Capcom's not there. They just want, like, to see Spider-Man just fuck on someone. So they're like, there's just like real unfortunate timing on them. Yeah, I think for me the thing is too, it's like if I could also never really play Counter-Strike for similar reasons. I never even tried though, to be fair. I don't think I even like installed Counter-Strike. I might have gotten it for free. I think you just get it for free. I think no. But yeah, no, it was never like, I don't know. I get the appeal of those kind of like hyper competitive one shot you die, so you got to like really care about positioning and stuff like that. I'm not built for that. I am not built for that. So those kind of games are just like pure pain and agony for me. Yeah, brighter red. How you doing, Heather? Welcome. Ceased to amaze me. Oh yeah, no, you probably get some weird stuff going on there. What are you stuck on Uma Musume? I mean, have you done the obligatory Bakushin run? Because that one is generally pretty straightforward. Oh, so you hit that like sweet spot where it's like, oh, I'm out of position and you died, so you know why you died, and you're like, fuck, why did I do that? Because I feel like a newbie would just get that position, get shot, and you're like, how the fuck did I die? How did he see me? And then when you get better, you're like, oh, everybody knows if you stand behind this crate, like people know that you're gonna pop your head up probably over here. So if you just like prepare for it and shoot the guy, they'll explode. Like that kind of thing. Bakshin. There we go. Yeah, yeah, it's neat. It's like, once again, it's like one of those things that like I'm way more like less like I can understand competitive Counter-Strike probably more than competitive League. I don't know, competitive league feels like a bit like drink. But I guess competitive Counter-Strike would also drink. I don't know. I feel like there's just like almost like more prestige. Like also Possum Queen 666. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the workshop. I'm painting rat. I'm painting rat today. Going pretty well. Some very lazy highlights before I move over to some enamel washes. Get some like extra red in. Probably working on some skin stuff. Leaving the rats alone. Oh yeah, I should start doing the tarnish metals. I can do that pretty quickly. Yeah, how you doing? How you doing? So here's some get my itty bitty. I love my itty bitty dry brush. I can't. Wait. Oh, there it is. Okay, I set the, I was like, where did I put this paint? I just set aside. Yeah, a lot of my stuff too is there's a friend of mine who has a Rudolph. From what I understand, the goal is you want to I actually think like maybe never ever attempt to do like, you know, anything that's risky is just basically just begging just to have RNG just explode your bones. From what I've seen, some things is like you want to have like you want to try to use wits as much as you can to recover. Like you like try to sneak in enough wits runs that like you can. Like you'll do a mission, you'll go to maybe like 75%, then you'll go closer to the middle. Once you get past the middle, you get that fail percentage. So if you can do like wits to move yourself up, and then like that means that like if you're like at like you know like 55, then you could just do another training and then rest to kind of minimize that. That's the pro strat that I've been taught, that I've been using. Has been going pretty good. I just find that I'm almost entirely playing pace setters. It's just the pool of horses that I have. It's not like a preference of mine. It just seems to be the thing. Yeah. Wits is really important. So it's because wits trigger skills, and skills are really important too. So try to make sure you get like at least a couple of races in to build up your skills is really, really, really good. I think like a lot of times too, if you're doing what's it called? If you're doing training and you see that there's nothing good, attempt a race. That's probably a solid idea. Let's see what's some other stuff that I found out. Early on, I don't know what's like the good cutoff point, but definitely early on, focus more on going for like friendship than getting focus more on getting friendship than like trying to worry about specific stats, because you just want to try to trigger those rainbow events. Fuck is my evil chrome? Here's the fuck is my evil chrome. Yeah, the way he's doing that, there is a strat. I don't know how good, like, I think it's one of those things that's like a real min-max pro strat where you do 3 wits cards and you do 3 speed cards. And you kind of like alternate between the two, and like every now and then you might shore up your stuff. But like you can negate the need to practice stamina as much with enough recovery skills. So you can kind of get away with doing that, just like unga bunga all in on speed, and then wits, and then like the more wits you got, the more your skills will trigger. Which is fun. Yeah, I'm by no means an expert. I just happen to like watch it. Like I'm not like super religiously watching these, but every now and then like a Uma Musume video will come up on YouTube. I'm like, oh, I'll give it a quick look. Welcome back, K-Mappy. Welcome. The videos I really enjoy. There is a guy, I don't remember his name, but his big thing. Thank you for that, Pat. Thank you. His big thing is that he's a Japanese player, and he's like, hey, I don't speak English. I'm going to use a machine translation to help me. This motherfucker like brute forces the English language, but he's still really like his delivery and stuff is really funny, and he does it like really informative. Like he explains what you got to do. Let's see if I can find this guy. Let me get these various. Oh, I should have did the. I didn't do the oxide on here. I don't think I 100% need to. I think it'll be fine without it. All the little areas that could be Tarnished. Let's go. Yeah, legitimately, he's used his passion English, but it's really nice. Like, I'm not trying to like make fun of the dude. Like, I hope that doesn't come off wrong. My Japanese is not great either, but he's just kind of he's just straight because he's like, hey, I don't speak English. I'm gonna mispronounce everything. All right, here's what you need to know. And I'm like, God damn, man, hell yeah, I can appreciate that. How you doing, Sir Sebastian? I'm doing good. PC reset aside, I've been working on Rat. Talking about Horse Game. Had a Trench Crusade campaign game today. Good. Today's been good. It's been a very enjoyable day. Bring up. See if I can find this video. See if I can find this guy. Yeah, he goes fast enough. You might need to pause the video a couple times. Let's see. Uma Musume. Ashen English. I don't know if that's gonna get me there. Oh, this guy. There we go. Okay, this guy is named Seriru. He's got some like his videos are pretty good. Like they're good. They're information fucking dense, but they're like pretty solid horse stuff. Pretty good. It was Sultanate versus New Antioch. And it was probably like the least lethal game I've ever played. For some reason when I play Trench Crusade, models fucking die. And I don't know if that's just me or what. It ended up being like less of a bloodbath than usual, which was kind of nice, but also machine armor. Motherfucker, he's got apparently at some point in the game he got like a ludicrous amount of glory. And he increased the amount of what's it called? He increased the cap on his machine armor stuff by 1. So he's got another set of machine armor in New Antioch, which as a Sultanate, like in that game I'm playing Sultanate, I'm just like, oh no. Oh, this is gonna be brutal. This is unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Skin. Later. This a little weird and whatnot, a couple spots. Yeah, I'm actually getting animals on here. There we go. Oh yeah, no problem. I don't know, like I said, I'm like casual plus on Uma Musume, where it's like I'm not like trying to like beat every event multiple. I bet like, if I play in a day, I usually do like 1 campaign because it's like that's still like a half an hour, so it's like not the biggest time investment, but enough. How you doing, Bunny? Welcome. I mean, Sacred Affliction to make sense. That's great. Yeah, no, that's I like YouTube comments are usually like a well of trash and horror, but like everybody's like, "Fuck yeah, Passion English, you're doing it, buddy." And yeah, there is just something inherently very funny and like, I don't know, it's both funny and like sweet when somebody's like, "Hey, I don't know your language very well, but I'm gonna try." Because like sometimes that's all you really ask is someone's like, just like you're like, give it an attempt. I believe in you. And that guy's given an attempt. You bark, grenade goes boom. It really do. Hands are like really on this. There we go. Very sensual ketchup ad. Listen. The ads are targeted. They know what you want at Amazon. They know you want sexy ketchup. Ketchup is like one of the least. I think mustard is the only condiment that I think is even less sexy than ketchup. I think in theory ketchup could be sexy. In theory. I have not seen it in practice, and I doubt I ever will, but I cannot think of an erotic mustard scenario. Other than erotic mustard scenario would be a great band name. That would be a great band name for like a folk punk band. But no, right. I'm basically it's erotic mustard scenario is basically just Neutral Milk Hotel with the numbers filed off. Never mind. I like Neutral Milk Hotel. Don't get me wrong. I just don't want to steal their thunder. I don't wanna rip off the vibe. Yeah, he's doing his best. That's gonna be a weird experience because like this happens sometimes where like a game is like we you know, we get the very first version of a game and there's usually like a delay before content hits the English sphere. That's fine. Musume has been out like a decent amount. Oh, that sucks. Man. No. But so like everybody's like pretty like the Japanese side is like very like already like way past all this, and they're like, oh shit. Everybody's doing like they're like, oh, I remember when it was like this. It's like even the players are like, hey, Guts is kind of useless. Like it's got some uses, but Guts is kind of whatever. But like they're telling everybody like, don't worry, everybody, it's gonna get like fixed in a patch. And like even that guy in a later video is like, yeah, all these skills are gonna change in like X patch. I think we're getting a sped up version though. Like I don't think it's going to be 100% like the exact same as the Japanese version. That's all good, Nintendo. Have yourself a good night and take it. No? A little bit on there. Like a metal bit right there that I can hit up. I'm debating. Yeah, I've heard the magic number is 300, but basically something to that degree of like 200-300. You just say like, okay, guts will no longer be trained. Kind of makes sense. But what would I want to do? Robes are good. That's machine stuff is pretty aight. You get maybe like a little bit more pouch. Take that like chocolate brown and mix it with a lighter brown just to get like a little bit more for the leather and stuff. Yeah, that's you. I'm off to bed. Have yourself a good night. Here we go. But yeah, it's all good. Yeah, it's been, I don't know, like it's definitely interesting. I still have not done too many careers. I've been trying to get, I would love to get a tachyon with better sparks. So that's kind of what I've been working on. I have like a couple, like I need to do like a rice shower run and a Mayano Top Gun run. And I think I got a Rudolph Symboli as well. I need to do something with it. Off-white there. I'm looking for off-white for the teeth. Easy bit. Fury be enough. I like really thin that out. I guess I don't need to. Like, there's like not that much to. Wait, I could have just used like a. It's not too late. It's not too. I was like, wait a minute. I have buff. I could just use a dirty like white yellow on that. Oh. I felt the clog and I was like, I'm going to stop it before it makes me big sad. I've stopped it before it made me big sad. Yippee, let's go. But yeah, so it's like one of those things that like I also do think Tachyon has a pretty easy campaign. So like a lot of stuff I'm like, yeah, I think I'm like pretty decent at this game. I might just be playing with easy horses and I've not gone to a good proper medium. I got my like support cards in order and I got my like what's it called? I've got enough shoes so I can start to upgrade people for additional skills. So it's going pretty good in my eyes. Look at that beautiful smile. That fucked up, beautiful smile. Back of the teeth. There we go. All right, so I think the thing I need to do, I need to like get like a little bit more. I think his face is good. Oh wait, I was gonna do the mixture. I take the dark brown and I was gonna mix it with like a little bit of a lighter brown. Gonna make a slightly punchier leather color. I'm gonna use the Vallejo Tan Earth, which I've had. I love how you can tell like what's considered like an old paint in my collection by like, well, it's like whether or not the paint has like the old labeling on it or not. 814 peasants. How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, I finally paint. I painted some oh god, too much. I painted some Giselles in like not that long. It's not. The gap between me painting rats is still a lot. Don't get me wrong, but it's been bigger in the past. You are getting a reasonable amount of rat painting from me as of late. So shush. I'm kidding. But yeah, how you doing? How you doing, 14? I've been working on the lad. To be fair, I did it for like one stream a while ago, and then I've been went back to all my other shit. That little bits. I love his helmet because it's got like he's got like a leather strap under his mouth. So he's just straight up just like tasting leather the whole time he's wearing this helmet. It's so good. It's so good. All right, so I think what I need to do. Really, it's rat gap exactly. I do a little bit of the two flesh tone. The brighter and the darker one I did, and just kind of like mix them a little bit into like an in-betweener shade, maybe. Barely enough on there to do anything with. It's fine. I'm gonna try to like fix the arm colors just like a little bit. They just need like a little bit more zhuzh. Like that. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Oh yeah, no, oh yeah, the like trailing end of a cold where like the end is in sight. Well, that's good then. I feel like you're never okay. Oh, sorry. So you're still feeling bad. You feel like you're never gonna get better, but you know deep in your heart that you. Okay, that's a rough spot to be in, but like not the worst. Glad it seems to be like slowly working your way to better. Face is good. It's just mostly like this foot. This foot has kind of just got like a weird coloration to it. Maybe if I should get a little bit more of that like darker shade on there. Maybe that's what I gotta do. Maybe I just gotta get a little bit on there. I was super worried that was gonna explode out. Okay, so you feel better, but it's okay. Okay, that's good enough. Go, and got little claws that like, I don't know. I want to go for them. Maybe I won't even bother them. Hydrate. Ah, big stretchy. Oh yeah, I think I want to do a little. Okay, I know what I want to do. I want to take the stipple brush. I already got some light gray on it. Like. Nothing too fancy. Just kind of just like. A quickie little highlighty on the rats. There we go. Ah. I feel like a lot of this model, like I'm cruising my way really quickly to get the enamel wash, but I think because like a lot of this is going to have warpstone glow. Like even once I get that wash, it's still going to need like a lot more going on. The glow is really important for him. He's very light on hair, honestly. It's pretty much just the it's pretty much just the beard. It's pretty much just a beard. Like, I'm not even seeing really anything else on him. Alright, I think to put like a little back. No, that might just be better glow as well. Popsicle. He'll just go ahead and hit the tops with some metal, and then I think it's enamel time. I'm gonna chance an enamel time because I'm feeling it. Feeling it now, Mr. Krabs. There. All right, yeah, let's get the stuff. Let's get the stuff. Yeah, he's actually like coming together really nicely, nice and quick, which is cool. I'm gonna get the full enamel set. Oops. Get my little mixing tray, metal, so I don't want to show it on screen. Get my mineral spirits. Get my AK War Games Washes Dark Wash. I love this shit. I've been using this a lot more than the Villainy Ink stuff. I think the Villainy Ink stuff is good, but I feel like this is like... I think my issue with the Villainy Ink is that they want to do a satin finish, and I'm way more of a matte. I'm way more of like, I like my things to be closer to a matte finish, unless I want it to look satin. Like, I want to control that. I don't want to have that on everything, which is why like some of my like word bearers guys are still have like a bit of like a satin sheen, which looks, and it's like, it's because I didn't want it on that armor. Get a little bit on here. Drops, and I've remembered now that I need to thin this out a lot. My mineral spirits is also like dirty as all hell. How you doing, Mantis? How you doing? I'm about to give this rat a bath. It'll be pretty good. How you doing? How you doing? Behold, this is the Warlock Bombardier. Currently off-screen mixing a little enamel wash for him. And here we go. And let's go ahead and grime up this fucking rat. You'd also continue to remember that like it's going to dry darker. I run into this issue all the time where I'm like, it's still I could maybe use some more. Dry darker, Hal. Worry about it. Worry about it, buddy. Just get some coverage on there, and if you need to put a little bit more later, you can do that. How you doing, Amethyst? How you doing? I'm maintaining my I Paint Rats card today. Or else people will say I don't, and I gotta fight them in the Arby's parking lot. So, pull a little bit more. Get some on the dirt as well because I want that to be similarly washed. Yeah, I gotta clean the rat by making it dirty, as is rat tradition. Got basically every nook and cranny on this bad boy. Oh shit, I didn't get the hairdryer. There we go. Here, he's shiny now. Oh fuck, the sponge. I got these like makeup sponge wedges, which I've been enjoying. I've had them for ages, and I just I love how long I've been painting that sometimes I forget tools and techniques I've used. I forget. I'm like, oh yeah, why did I stop using this? And the answer is get my blow dryer out. Old Faithful. I've definitely used this blow dryer for minis far more than I've ever used it for my hair. Hey, let's go. I'm glad your hand's doing better then. Give the lad a nice little dry off. Not 2 bananas. Give you some. Oh, I see. I mean, that's fine. If you paint more rats than I do, it's gonna be whatever. I'm not. I will feel no shame. I'm a VTuber. I'm a shameless being. Go back in and like do some sponging. Bring back a little bit of color on some of the stuff. The face definitely. Go. The hands are doing pretty good. Get a little there. Cloth. I'm gonna have like the little makeup. These are sponge. These are dry. These are sponge. These are dry sponges at the moment. The goal is right now I'm trying to like remove excess. You can also take like a little bit of mineral spirits to kind of like reactivate it a bit as well. can also use that with the Q-tip, just to kind of mush into there. Like right now that foot's got some like dust stuff on there. But, like if I want to, like, let's see, what would be a good example? Let's say the robe. Let's say I want that to be a little brighter. I can take a little bit of mineral spirits with this and just kind of like poke it, just in some of like the raised areas, and I can just go in with like the sponge or the other side of Q-tip and kind of like that will reactivate it, which will kind of remove some of that layer. Oh, there we go. Yep, and then so the thing is, Q-tips are nice because you get like a stick. Sponges will typically absorb more, but you know they have a longer shelf life. The big thing sponges got going on in this equation is the sponges will let you, like, Q-tips sometimes leave resin, like they'll leave like little hairs. Sometimes you might want that, but a lot of times I find myself like filming the model and I'll see like a little Q-tip fragment and I'm like, oh, I hate it. Oh, I hate it. So, like, you can get, like, the ones with, like, the sticks, which I do have. I have the stick sponges somewhere, but I don't know where at the moment. Like, put this up. It's a nice gentle. Like, do I want to slightly reactivate the cloth? A little bit. Also, too, you can always, like, once this is fully dried, I can always, like, bring the highlights back as well. So, like, if I ever find that this is too dark, it's actually like not going to be the worst if I decide to go in with just like the same paint again, kind of like dry it up. Or painted a new word. Yeah, I mean, I'm a slowish painter. I don't know. It's weird. I used to think I was a slow painter, but I've been like, people keep telling me that when I show up with new models, they're like, "What the fuck, dude? What the fuck?" I've painted more crows than most. That's probably fair. I actually don't know if I've ever painted a crow. I also just use like this tip of the, like slightly blend it a bit. Her mouth is good. I guess I can like bring the tooth a bit. This is like a really good base. This is like a really good base. I'm pretty happy with this. So let me set everything aside now. Yeah. You can also wet the makeup sponges too. I think what was happening is that like early on in my doing stuff with these, I was like removing way too much. I think it's I don't know. For me, I think when I think of fast painter, like what was her? Pega. She does a lot of contrast paint stuff, but like she was able just to tear through like a bunch of like Tyranids and stuff. Like I wasn't using enamels as much back then though, to be fair, so maybe that changed. Maybe that would change. Alright. So rat needs to dry a bit. Do I want us to, like, what I could do is just really try to dry this motherfucker with this hairdryer. Really do that. And then just move to painting the whites. I think that's the way to go. I think I can do it. Really easy. I guess I could see that, maybe. I could see that. Look at him. Look at him. I'm very happy the way he's turning out. Gonna just keep going until I'm like absolutely sure I can stop. Now, there we go. All right, cool. All right, so what do I want to do? I could either try to maybe do a couple little like highlighty, fixy things. His foot is still just kind of fucked. I'm not jazzed how that foot's turning out. Probably just need some claws though, actually. Good brush. I'm gonna take this and cut really thin. his toes, but I think that's almost like too much. Hold on, I think I got too runny. It's like running into the recesses. That's not too bad. Okay, so he's got. What does Hal do? I paint rats. Real. You guys can't give me any shit now. You guys can't give me any shit for painting rats. I've been painting rats like a monster today. But yeah, let's start doing some white. Let's do some white. Let's grab. I grabbed the red paint. Let's do some white. Grabs red. Good old Pro Acryl titanium whites. I have to unscrew the cap because mine is still clogged despite how much I use this paint. So I should like. My problem is I have a like. I think this dictates the way I live my life a lot. Like, I am somebody that like sometimes I get comfortable with the inconvenience. Like, I'm not happy about it, but it's sort of like, oh yeah, no, the white's broken. I just like the white's clogged. You know, you just gotta like handle it weirdly. Like. If there was ever a day that like I don't know like if like somehow like my leg exploded and I just didn't have a leg anymore, like I would probably just be like, well, just gotta deal with this inconvenience, and probably like I'd be upset for sure, but I could definitely see myself just kind of quietly like, oh, just gotta deal with this now. Okay, what we gotta do? Spots to get the white for the glow. I 100%. His eye needs to glow like a motherfucker. I don't think I did the tarnished effect on the eyepiece. I'm gonna just bring. Sorry, I'm doing like real precise like lenses. So doing one. There we go. So we got the lenses, some other spots that could use this. This little crystal over here. I think the general way I want to do it is I want to do every bit of exposed warpstone as bright as possible. And then, like, all the tubes and stuff, I want them to still glow, but maybe glow less. I do like that this has, like, a little, like, warpstone, like, little, like, ignition trigger for the rocket. That's a great detail. Yeah, Skaven are so good, guys. Skaven are so good. Go down to here and just kind of go like this. This is kind of nice because I can just get like little bits of it. Like I don't have to get the full tube. Like little bits I just sort of want just to bring out. Oop, no, that's just a firing mechanism. Okay. It's funny because like both my word bearers and my Skaven basically use the exact same glow tech. Like they're both just like got like glowing green bullshit. Like it's like warp and then warpstone. I think just for the word bearers is primarily a visual like aesthetic thing though, because like red, like dark red with green energy makes the like I took the what's it called when I took my lads to the shop because like I have like 5 trays now to bring because I'm starting to bring like my 40k stuff for 3rd edition. And I was like, can I bring 5 trays? And the answer is yes, but not in one trip. Not in one trip. And I have to, I buckle my armies into my car when I have to buckle my armies in. But now I gotta buckle armies in the back seat. Like I'm just like it's very funny. Like I gotta buckle my little lads in. We're gonna have a big day today. All in there. Yeah, gotta protect the children, you know. So my model babies. Oh boy, I hate it. I have a pain reflex. Like I sometimes refer to nanners very cutesy as well. The phrase like fur babies and stuff though, I don't know. I appreciate that like pets are cool, and I understand that I live in a generation that are not gonna have as many. I get it. I understand conceptually. That makes sense. It's not a fully understandable thing. And do I still... Is there something inside my body that just revolts when I hear fur babies as a phrase? Like going into the term. There we go. I've been thinking about getting like something like that, or like a dolly. A dolly would be good. Yeah, that's fun. I like slightly antagonistic. I just kiss him on the lid before I go. Like there you go, there you go. You know I love you. Heretic section of my Trench Crusade army. Mwah. Cabling details here are a little. At least I might have maybe like timed too hard or not. I don't know. I figure once everything's like cool and glowing, accuracy is not going to be the biggest deal. I always just cover everything that's not bright white with the green. It'll just look like it's the duller section. Yeah, I mean that's not a bad combo because like all the other pets they're like I'm going to the vet. I'm going to scream. Like I know multiple people that it's like. When my cat goes to the vet, I have to sedate it. I have to trick my cat. I'm like, hey, kitty, look, I got you your churro sweets or treats. Those churro sticks are something that like definitely came out way after I owned any cat. But like, the cats are like, oh boy, snack, and then they just like hit it, and then they just instantly go to sleep. And then they wake up and they're at the vet, and they're like, what the fuck? And then start screaming. This is going pretty good. There are gonna be like a couple like weird cable bits that are just never gonna be super visible, and that's fine. Not for that's because that's fair. Sometimes grandma needs the medical way to be tucked in. I get it. I totally get it. Yeah, the thing is like for the vast majority of my armies, I play horrible bastards. There's very few armies of mine that I would ever want to win. My Trench Pilgrims, if they like won Trench Crusade, would probably be fine. Like they just hearing the voice of God and they're trying their own way. They're sometimes they're doing it in like a overtly brutal way, but it's not the Hell faction's winning, so I would rather take that. Got that, and then got just like a loose warpstone right here, I guess. Got the warpstone over there. Call a piss bitch. Oh, that's fucked up. I didn't know guinea pigs could contain such spite in them. I never really had a pet like that. I do remember one time when I kept it in a knoll, it jumped into my sister's hair and then directly shat on her. And I, at the time, thought that was the funniest shit ever. And I'm not gonna lie, it's still pretty good. It holds up. It holds up. This is kind of fun. Like, so a lot of people I've seen now are doing that thing where they're taking wire and they're connecting it to like power gauntlets and stuff to make like a crackling effect. It's funny painting a model that actually like legitimately has that baked in. A little bit around here. Some of this I definitely like did not really paint. It's still brown, but like actually between the wash and the original base coat, I also tend to do this level of glow like really sloppy, so it's probably this is definitely gonna need like an additional like white layer. Not too bad though. Hides and whatnot. Pets are fun though. I like Nanners is fun. Sometimes I do want someday I might get a dog as well. I don't know. I think I would like a proper like animal like pet. I love Nanners, but she's funky furniture at the end of the day. I like how you can already kind of tell that like this guy's gonna be glowy as all shit because of the white. Use this bigger brush for the top glow. And then probably what I'm gonna do for the top glow is if I just kind of just like slowly like bright around here and just trail off into less and less. Oh, that's really watery. Oh, that's extremely watery. What the hell? I thought this mix was gonna prevent that a bit. I need to do a second coat. It's not the end of the world. Do I have a sub-model I can work on while I'm waiting for that to dry? I guess I could use the blow dryer too. I'm cranking this motherfucker out. He is getting blitzed. How you doing? How you doing, Chibli? How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Yeah, the sloppiest way. I hate the way you phrase that, but whatever. How you doing? How you doing? I'm currently working on a Skaven Bombardier, which I basically painted entirely on stream so far. He's looking pretty legit. I could maybe do some, like, good way to do it. Take my little brush and just kind of lightly and down a bit. Just kind of get like a couple little highlighty bits. Add like a little bit of brightness to this. I really like doing it with this brush where I can kind of kind of mush it on there. Oh yeah, I know. Listen, I know what was intentional. You fucking goober. Think you're slipping one over on me or something, you fucking dork. But yeah, no. Rat painting's been going good tonight. Rat painting has been going really, really, really good. I've been having a grand old time. So this is kind of like I can use the enamel, and then I can also just kind of like, if I really, really want to, I can kind of bring some of the, if I do like really, really, really thin coats of like a brighter color, I can bring a little bit more brightness back, but like not in a way that kind of like detracts from like the grim dark of it. Well, that wasn't. Oh yeah, that wasn't planned. But I figured you were doing things on purpose today. Things were planned today. Here we go. Got myself to sleep. It's so good. I mean, just do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do and hang in there, yo. In there, yo. And have yourself a good night and take it as easy as much easy as you can. Take as much easy as you can. Please, bit. I'm blotting this on my hand a lot. So that like really. Push it onto the robes a little bit. Going. Also, how you doing, Jedi Leader? Welcome, welcome, welcome. And how you doing? Oh shit, how you doing, Hecka Centipede? Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How you nerds doing? If you do not know me, I'm Howernot the Mimic Elf, miniature painting VTuber of the Nurgle and Skaven variety. What's a Wandering Village? I feel like I've heard that somewhere. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I'm currently painting a very, very good rat. And how you doing, Iron Isopod? Welcome, welcome, welcome. How you doing? How you doing? Did way too much yapping. I mean, that is the way, you know? That's the way. Oscar Vibe City. Ooh, okay, that does sound pretty neat. That sounds pretty neat. Yeah, I have been working on rat the entirety of today, but like not crazy amount of time. But yeah, I just did like an enamel wash. I'm currently doing like a couple little blasts just to bring in a little itty bitty bit of color on some areas. I'm painting layers and layers of white because I want it to eventually glow. I'm gonna do that. Get a little bit more dry brush evil chrome on the eyepiece because I totally forgot to do that. I can add a wee bit of brightness there. Evil chrome, highlight my beloved. Be more parasitic. Ooh, I know it sounds like it's supposed to be a cozy game, but I do like the idea of being extra parasitic. I do like being a horrible parasite. That does sound like fun. But yeah, I've been doing Rat Guy today. He's been doing good. Currently, I'm gonna put my chrome not on my wet palette. On my dry brush pad. Also, if anyone has any questions about mini painting or anything, let me know. I do tend to paint chaos and chaos accessories though. So if you're like, oh, what's your favorite ultramarine? The answer is going to be a dead one. But like, you know, besides that, it's fine. And bring back a little bit more shine. Chrome dry brush, a good way, yeah. There we go. Just blood and bile. Ooh. Yeah, I have to imagine it's like you probably feel like a bastard, but like I whenever a game presents me with an option like that, I'm like, but I don't want to be the bastard, but I will. But I will and I shall. It's just my inherent nature for like I also love things that are like gritty and horrible and disgusting. So like that sounds great for like my particular interest. Yeah, dry brush the wood. Dry there. One Abaddon space, yeah. Also, there was the joke from the most recent Iron Warriors that Games Workshop has released in a long time was the one on Lucius's base. Like it's He's been doing a ooh, yo, let's go. Oh shit, yeah, I should show you something too. Cool. I have a cool somebody apparently did a bunch of Mordheim terrain and donated it to a shop I've been playing at. And I got to play on like a big fuck off. It was for Trench Crusade, but it was still on like a big fuck off Mordheim table. It was beautiful. I have it on screen right now, but it's like really small, so I'm gonna expand. Actually, this photo is really blurry. I think I took a couple, so hopefully the other ones, or I could maybe like try to like process them. But yeah, check it out. I got my lads. I got my Shrine Anchorite, my Sigmar Nun, and my War Prophet just chilling in this like big fuck off city. It's another thing that makes me really want to get a prox on, but dear lord, I don't know when I have the time to use a prox on. I want it. Oh, I crave. Oh, the craving I crave. Like a little bit brighter on there. Hey, it's Heka. Hey, do you guys know each other? Fuck yeah, let's go. Psychophage. Oh yes. I forgot there's an Ultramarine up there. This is a strategy. Oh, gotcha. You doing like history stuff. There we go. Nesu. Ace Marine can totes be a smurf. Fair. I mean, especially if you're doing like Leviathan stuff, there's kind of that like implicit, like, yeah, this probably should be an Ultramarine. Because they kind of did the whole like I will say, if anything else, G-Dubs really gets the big Warhammer cinematics. Those tend to almost be like universally really cool. Get on to carry around. Probably just all the way around, actually. Like I was like, it's tarnished, but also this should be a lot more bright. Yeah, they really do. I do want to try. I think every time like I talk to my group, we're all like, yeah, we should play Mordheim someday, and it hasn't manifested yet. I don't know if I just need to be the first one to roll up to a shop and be like, yo, like, I feel like I'd probably play Skaven. I don't know, but like then again, all the Chaos factions seem pretty neat. It would be fun just to go like really against what I've done and just do like, fuck it, I'm doing Sisters of Sigmar, eat shit. Just to have something like very different from my usual. Like that might also be fun. There's so many fun guys. Fun things are fun. Fun things are fun out there. Oh, that's fair. That's totally fair. Because I'm a word bearers guy, I now have to like lean like I'm actually like pretty like neutral to whatever for Ultramarines, but because like, you know, word bearers and Ultramarines are like hated rivals, like I'd be like, yeah, I have to out of respect to the Legion that I like the most, I have to go full like Calth was an act of self-defense, brother. I gotta do it like that. Eyes are pretty good. The lightning bits are. Probably what's going to happen is I'm going to start with the glow, and then I'll get some, and I'll probably need to go back and get some. There we go. Yeah, because they were just living there, and then the fucking meteor landed on them, and they were just trying to, like, you know, be cool nuns, and then now there's going to be cool nuns beating your shit. I don't know. I do think that, like, if you were to give me any of the factions from Mordheim, I would probably find some way to make them in a way that I'm pretty jazzed about. I'm very easy to please with wargame factions. It really doesn't take much. Like, you could hand me like you're like, okay, Hal, here's an entire Ultramarine army that you gotta paint, and I'd probably still find something fun to do with them. I'd still probably find something neat, and I would not just turn them into corpses. Like, if someone's like, you have to paint them as loyalist Ultramarines, I could probably make it work. But I just like looking through all those, I'm like, okay, that would be cool. Well, this would be cool too. Well, this would also be cool. Well, that would be this other bit would be cool. And then I can do that forever. Guys, I think war games are just cool. I think war games are cool. Rodent has a soy jackpot. Oh, does she really? Hell yeah. Gotta get. I still haven't heard from the emote artist that I've requested on VP. And I'm hoping they say yes. They're the one who did. They did Ectos and Dice Queen D. I like how both of those turned out. So, like some more emote, please. I still need to get me like a multi-length emote. Alright, and then I think it's time for... There we go. Oh, plenty. Okay, I at least got enough time I can start doing some Shamrock shit. So I'm gonna be doing, Oh, they're just like safeguarding it, yeah. And their best. So I'm gonna take the Shamrock. See what you're doing. Basic emote finger puppets. We got pop it. Alright, let's take the green. I'm gonna take the Shamrock, and I'm gonna maybe like water it down a little bit. You're definitely mostly just trying to get like that like translucency, but like I also like going a little thicker so I can just like build up as well. Oh shit! Some of this is coming. Okay, fuck! I need to let this dry. I need to let this dry a bit more. Not too bad. Not too bad. But you gotta see what this is gonna look like. It's gonna get pretty light and glowy. Give that a wee bit. Oh, I know what I want to do. Lads, I was like, okay, I need to do another layer of yellow on my Swiss guard, and that should be easy enough to do. I'm waiting, and just get like a little bit of yellow on my palette. This is just Pro Acro Golden Yellow. It's a real bitchin' yellow. Money, sorry. all the TQ openings are really good, but this cover also by Hyakuman Tenbara Salome. I can also finally say Machikari Huku Kitaru. Her name has embedded itself in my brain now. I've now become a stronger tier of person. I can now say Machikari Huku Kitaru off the cuff with no pause. I've grown. My power increased. Go in there and try to get on all the yellow spots. The blue will definitely need touched up because the blue never got like any lighter colors or anything. This is gonna be my Swiss guard for Trench Crusade. So I too can run New Antioch. That would be cool though. I do like how they came out. These guys are a horrible Frankenstein of like 3 or 4 different kits. And now you can just get like STLs of just dedicated Swiss. Like, we're living in a real good time for Trench Crusade where people have just made STLs for everything now. Like every sub-faction or country or whatever has now received, like, somebody out there is probably supporting them in Trench Crusade. It's been nice. It's been like, now we even get to the point where like fan factions are getting, like the guy who was doing like all the cool fan art of like what if Trench Crusade was like basically what's like the Chinese front of Trench Crusade. This guy did an entire like set of like pictures like that, and they made Sir Nicholas made models with them. I'm very, very happy that's real. Blues definitely need touched up. A lot of spots. There we go. See, maybe I don't need to do all these. I'll just do the 2 that have guns. I don't think the white's gonna take that long. Yeah, I got like got the lads. Got the lads. They'll be pitting them. What those were? Oh, well, those big pictures or like the pause? There's a pause. The pictures are like the for what? Actually, but yeah. Pretty, but yeah, it's yeah. From what I understand, the Harlock has been doing like a little. Oh yeah. So yeah, they so see. Let me link the account. They have a name that have a hard time remembering. I think it's like one of those, it's like accounts that's like mostly just like a bunch of characters. But their name is also Hardluck. But I think there's also have like a name they like to go by that's like entirely in Chinese characters. I don't know because my kanji is bad enough and just like in general. Let me get this guy's account real quick. It's a cool Twitter account. I'm melting now. I'm melting. There we go. Yeah, there we go. I still don't know why they don't have a profile picture. It's a strange choice. But yeah, this guy does like a bunch of really cool Trench Crusade art. And I guess them and Sir Nicholas got together to like put together some like STLs based on that, which I printed and I'm excited. I'm gonna paint some of those so I can be like, yeah, I want to help out. I want to help out as much as I mean, I'm gonna help out by painting those. Like they did not ask me to, but I think having like painted versions of those models will be good for everyone. And you know, I like having models painted, so fuck yeah. Okay, we got all this paint. Still might need like another coat later, but I think for now this should be more than fine. This might also be a thing too that like I'm just like getting too deep. Well, I guess like that has like very visible pink, but I also imagine too once I start doing some enamel washes on these bad boys, that visible pink, like not even the visible, like once I do some enamel washes, I'll probably need to do some like other touch-ups as well. So maybe I'm focusing too much on this, but I think it'll be fun. Oh, I gotta get that chain later too. You guys are like good enough that if I put them on the table, I would not feel embarrassed. They're not like done yet. Done. There we go. All right, now I can go back to the rat. What was the big brush? There we go. Okay, all the white should be dried now. There we go. Get all the lightning bits as well. This is just gonna be that like initial coat that just kind of... Actually, these are thin enough that like I don't even really think I need to bother thinning them down. I can pretty much just go out of bottle and just have an okay time. Yes, the glorious glow. Speed paints on white is just like instant glow tier. It's so good. It's so good. If you guys are ever like would like to fuck around with like really easy glow effects, just speed paint on white, and then do a couple layers and also kind of like hit some of the surrounding areas with the speed paint. It's still got like a little bit of a mixture in there, but it's fine. Then you can always just like, if you want to darken it a bit as well, you can always just go back and do another layer of the white and then paint over that again. Or just leave the white if you want it to be like really stupid bright. Another option as well. Whole entire side bits. I just stuck my brush directly into the white, which is just fantastic. You can see it. That green. That green, get that green. There we go. Hovercraft is full. Nande. I feel like it's a reference to something that I just have zero context for. I feel like I should be knowing, but I am not. Get like follow the length of this fucking chain. Part of it also might be because I'm using a pretty shallow brush for this. A little bit on there as well. Okay, on there. Don't understand. Need to get on this. I'm considering that this is only like less than, because I didn't even get my 2.5 hours because of the fucking like stream restart. Still very happy with the amount of progress I made today though. Feels fantastic. Still need to figure out what the fuck causes that, though. I still need to figure out what the fuck causes that. There we go. Also, thank you for that, Pat. Thank you. I'm confused, but I appreciate that, Pat. We're doing it's like, there's probably like 1 or 2 areas of just like white that I'm just missing out on, like there. Oh, we probably should go like I could also just like go on the tip of this as well. The tip, you know, the thing that's behind the chat, and just add a little bit more of the green to the edge of this. So that way, it just kind of because I want us to eventually just kind of like transition into like a darker sort of like smoke. Every time I do, I fuck up so often with these where it's like a lot of times I've done fires kind of cooling off in reverse and it looks really stupid. But okay, I was like, what the fuck is in my lap? It's my dry erase pad that I just left in there. I just left that motherfucker in there. Need to add a little bit more. Let's turn on. I do think maybe some stuff I would like to maybe touch up a bit. I think bringing I think probably what I want to do is maybe get some like rust under the. There's like I can take some contrast medium and like a rust effect and put it under like the metals. That looks pretty legit. I don't think I gotta do that right now though. Let me get like 1 more coat of shamrock. I think that's all I really need. Eyes kind of turned out perfect. I don't think I gotta do like maybe I don't know maybe the area around them just slightly like I can do a little bit more like fish. Add a bit more glow. Oh, I love it. Love. I'm debating like some of the other ones I've done. I've also put a bunch of what's it called? I put glow in the mouth just to show that they've been kind of like I know the what's it called? I know eating warpstone is pretty common for like the gray seers. I don't think I really need that for the like an engineer. I think he's also it's not like I'm not hurting for glow on this motherfucker. I probably don't. I'm gonna continue to darken this because I want to get like a couple more really bright areas. Yeah, it's coming. Because stream is about to wrap up pretty shortly. I'm gonna see like what's like the littlest little couple bits of like touch-up stuff I can do before I need to ollie out. This is looking pretty. I feel like maybe get that on there. Oh yeah. Markers on trim I think would be a real good idea. I've seen some people do like Thousand Suns with markers, and it looked really good. There we go. You know, I think this is just a good stopping point. I'm pretty happy with the lad. He might it's weird. I don't think he's done. But I actually don't look at I look at him, I'm like, I don't think he's has a lot needed. I probably do want to touch up that foot, but I also might just cover the ground in dust. That might be the way to go. So yeah, let's go ahead and pause. No, pause the music, and let's go to the chatting screen. Wow. Hold on. Chatting screen? Fuck up. Oh no. OBS still fucked? Did a restart and everything. Oh, there we go. No, I just clicked on the wrong thing. Okay. Okay, there we go. I was super worried. But thanks for coming, everybody. I had a lot of fun. Schedule for the upcoming week. We got another weird schedule. I will not be streaming on Saturday. On Tuesday, I'll be doing some Trench Crusade painting with the lads. mute that. Doing some Trench Crusade painting with what's it called? With the with the with my Trench Crusade stuff, the Chinese army stuff. I'm gonna be doing that. Movie night, we're gonna be watching Dragonheart 4. If you're like, oh, there's more than one Dragonheart, boy howdy there is. On Saturday, I will be working on some Lancer stuff. Thursday, more Machina. Because I think I'm close to finishing Machina. If I finish it too early, I don't know what I'm gonna be doing after that point. We'll find out. And then on Sunday, I will be working on probably some Chaos Space Marine stuff. Yeah. Everyone on the YouTube side, have yourself a good night. Bye, YouTube people. Bye-bye. And for Twitch people, who is on right now?